So it begins innocently enough, right? Just a few simple words. It's not your fault. You may read them somewhere in an email. You may come across an article somewhere. Some expert or guru wants you to know it's not your fault. Whether that's being out of shape, overweight, whatever it is. It's not your fault. It's not your fault feels pretty good. Words you've been waiting to hear. We all struggle with stuff. We can't wait to hear somebody say, it's not your fault. Maybe it was an accident. Maybe something happened. Maybe we have some genetic problem or something else is going on. Maybe it's my metabolism, whatever it is. But that's the beginning of the relationship. And I'm talking about the relationship between you or someone like you and a guru or expert or diet book or diets, whoever the guru is. It's the relationship, you and the guru. That's my conversation for today, you and the guru. So here's how it goes. It's not your fault. No, it's not your fault. And you know what? You're happy to hear those words. So, well, what do you got? I got a way out of that not your fault stuff. So I'm going to buy that way out. You know, I can do that. That sounds great. You seem like the guy who really understands and gets me, or the woman who gets me. So we buy the guru stuff. We get their book, we get their diet, we get their latest, greatest thing. Guess what? A little while later, not our fault again. Because something didn't change, something didn't happen. You know, we made a little bit of progress, moved along, boom, we're back here. Well, the guru is ready with another not your fault. Of course, they know that, most people aren't going to make a change. So they don't, what it becomes is this codependent relationship. They don't expect anything from you. They make sure that you're not left holding the bag, that you're not responsible, that you feel some out, And in reciprocation for that, you keep buying their goods, buying the story, buying into it. And what we do is we go round and round and round. We avoid having to take the responsibility for making the change, owning up to it. Not being irresponsible, taking some action, but we get in that lather, rinse, repeat, getting relief, walking around the pain, walking around the obvious, but never owning the full accountability and responsibility. That's where, that's why I say it becomes a codependent relationship. So often you get this cycle and we buy another one, we find another way out, we find another way around. And that's why we can go round and round with good intentions. We can talk and talk and talk about it and things just don't change. They don't change because we don't get at the core of what really needs to change, which ultimately becomes down to you. It becomes down to you and your responsibility to step into it. And guess what? That's a big responsibility. It's a big deal. But that's where, that's where I come in with like the 12-day reboot. The 12-day, I challenge you. It's a simple challenge to say, can you do it for 12 days? Can you sustain a few simple practices? Get some junk out of your life, take away some of the things that are dragging you down, bring in some good practices for 12 short days. Seems easy enough. But you can't do it. It's amazing. I just talked to a guy that spent 4 weeks trying to do 12 days. Well, why is that? Because if you don't do the full 12 days, I'm going to hold you to accountability. I'm going to help you hold yourself to accountability, better yet. You're going to get to choose start over. It's just what I put in Strength for Life. If you don't get to 12, you start over. But you don't start over with, some epic 12-week transformation that we're making our way through. We've got 12 short days. And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of this, because what we want in life is quantum results. But quantum results doesn't come from, from quantum action. Quantum results comes from small things repeated daily. Simple things we can do. And guess what? When you get through the 12 days of the 12-day challenge of a reboot, the way you feel, the satisfaction, the success, the confidence in your own ability to sustain something, the stepping into your personal accountability, responsibility, and ownership, it changes the dynamic. This dynamic gets broken now because it is about you, because you hold the key. This agreement is secretively, quietly, is to make you powerless. You're dependent on and powerless, dependent on and powerless. We like to pretend like you got some power, but really, it's a nice powerless relationship. We're going to walk around this one all day. I'm putting it back in your hands. I'm saying, okay, look, give me 12. Drop and give me 12. 12 days in a row. It's the new 12 steps, but just 12 days. And at the end of that 12 days, guess what? That's your invitation. I invite you to do 90 with me. Heck, I'll buy you a box of full strength at the end of 12. You do 12, that's my gift to you. First box on me. Let's go 90. You know, and that's quite a deal. But that's all I'm asking here is for you to take the accountability, self-reporting, self-accountability, own up to simple things repeated daily for 12 short days. Not 12 weeks, not 12 months, not a lifetime, 12 days. So if you've ever been stuck in the you and the guru cycle, in the circle of you and a guru, this is your chance to break free. Step into your own strength and get your life back in a position of strength. I challenge you.